A robot ethicist is going after sex robots, and she is saying that banning them is important if you care about real relationships. Now, this is Dr. Kathleen Richardson, and she is outraged that sex robots are in the middle of being developed, and they're trying to attach artificial intelligence to these robots so women would become obsolete. That's according to Richardson. Now, here's what she has to say. Sex robots seem to be a growing focus in the robotics industry, and the models that they draw on, how they will look, what roles they would play, are very disturbing indeed. We think that the creation of such robots will contribute to detrimental relationships between men and women, adults and children, men, and women and women.
Look, you just calm down, right?
No, look, I get it. Like, she's tripping, right? She's worried. She's like, but then what will happen to us, right? Because if men can have a robot that's not going to nag them about anything and will have sex with them whenever they want to have sex, why would they bother with us women? But
in the way they want to have sex, by the way, that's another thing.
Right. Okay. So, sure, will women lose out on some men because they would rather be with robots? I guess. But I'm not going to ban sex robots because of that. Like, what? Can you imagine if men were trying to ban vibrators? Like, don't get me wrong. Like, I am very happy and very satisfied in my whole situation with my man, right?
That's right.
But I also love that vibrator.
Wow.
I don't think there's anything wrong with sex robots. She needs to calm the hell down. And also, think about the people who are lonely, right? And they have a really hard time establishing a relationship, and they want the comfort of something or someone. You're really going to deny them that sex robot?
Okay, so I have many things to say. David Levy made a really great point. He's the author of the book Love and Sex with Robots. He says, look, you're saying that it is demeaning to women to have the sex robots. Like Anna just pointed out, is it demeaning to men to have vibrators? Mm-hmm. Like, oh, you would rather die with a thing that is an inanimate object rather than deal with me as a human being in the flesh. Okay, just calm down. They're having a little fun. It's okay, and you got this, and they got that, and okay, and you know they get vibrators, we get sex robots. That's a pretty good deal, actually, if you ask me. Mm-hmm. So now the other thing is, it is inevitable. Okay, she's trying to stop the most unstoppable force in human history. She's like, oh man, now we're going to create these things that that look like super hot women. That'll feel realistic, we're hoping, we're thinking, right? Because the robots now are a little creepy, right? And then they'll have sex with you in any way you like, but don't use them. Good luck with that. Good luck with that. All the luck in the world ain't going to help you, because whether you like it or not, men are definitely going to buy those things and use them. I mean, look, you put up that first picture. Right now, we're not there, right? The guy in the first picture we showed you looks a little sad. He's looking at it like, oh man, I got to get drunk to get with her, right? It's sad when you got to get drunk to be with your robot lover. She looks like out of a horror movie, if you ask me, right? Mm-hmm. Like that would spook the hell out of me, like right? So I prefer porn to that. But eventually, they're almost there, right? Mm-hmm. Eventually, they're gonna make her look real and feel real, and when they do. It ain't nothing you can do in the world to stop it, right? Right.
So do you think that the development of realistic robots that have artificial intelligence will lead to a decrease in real relationships with actual women?
I actually kind of think it will a little bit.
I don't know. Okay. I don't know why I'm not worried about it. I think it's
because we're human beings. We're eventually going to have sex with one another. Okay, that's why you're not worried about it.
Yeah, that's why I'm not worried about it. Like, I think it's ridiculous to lose sleep at night over the competition from robots.
Yeah, I hear you. But the thing is, both things can be true. Yeah. Guys can use the robots, will use the robots. That doesn't mean they're going to stop having sex with real women. Now, could it decrease to some degree? Could it create some issues? Yeah, but anything could, right? Pollution could lead to that. I don't know, right? So you can't stop the world from spinning. Now, more things that are absurd here. So they say, she also complains that this will reinforce traditional stereotypes. Okay, no. It will reinforce whatever kind of sex the dude wants to have with a robot. I mean, will some dudes make the mistake of thinking, well, if I did that with a robot, I should be able to do that with a woman, and that's what she's good for? Yeah, but there are knucklehead dudes all over the world, right? Yeah. Who think that already. One of them is running for president. His name is Donald Trump, right? But most guys will understand, Yeah, well, see, that's a robot I programmed to want to do that stuff, right? So that's not a real person. With a real person, I have to have a human interaction where there's a back and forth, right? Second of all, the company that's doing this, Chief Executive Douglas Hines from Roxy with 3 X's, very clever. Not really, but anyway, he has the disingenuous comment about this is a solution for people who are between relationships or someone who has lost a spouse. Then we're not trying to replace a girlfriend or a wife. Yeah, dude. Yeah, it's for that sometimes, right? But it's not like I'm on a humanitarian mission for people who have lost a spouse. You think only guys who lost a spouse are going to buy these robots? No, single dudes are going to buy these. Married dudes are going to buy these robots, and then they're going to order them when they send you a picture. God knows what that picture is going to look like. Okay, that's when it gets dangerous, right? When you find the robot that looks like your best friend in the closet.
I feel like if you're...
And then when your wife finds her best friend in the closet in a robot form, danger.
Okay, if it looks like your best friend, then I can see why a woman would flip out. I probably would not be amused by that. But I'm just thinking about what I would do if my husband brought home a $7,000 sex robot. That's how much they cost.
For now, that price will go down as we buy more.
Right. I don't know. You might be able to have some fun with that, right? Like you always wanted to have that threesome, right? Let's do it with the robot.
We have a deal. Okay. Now that's a future I can look forward to.